And welcome to all of you joining us. Welcome to all of you joining me right here on Zoom. First and foremost, it's nice to have you here in our little family, in our little group. And welcome to all of you who are joining us. Wherever you connect online or through our beautiful Bet Aleph app. We're exactly, as I was watching my clock, 1 minute from getting started. I invite you to find your meditation posture. I'm going to invite you once again to try and meditate with your eyes open. A lot of people during the retreat last weekend shared that it helped actually stop or diminish the flow of thoughts. And there's some truth to that. When we close our eyes, we invite awareness to gaze at what is there behind our closed eyes, which is a lot of thinking. So if we keep our eyes open, it helps reduce the waves of thinking. Now, I understand that for some of us, visual input can also be distracting. But as you do so, this is what I would recommend, as I did for the meditation retreat. As you stand tall and straight with your spine straight, just tilt your head slightly and look at wherever you can look at from a 45-degree angle, whatever is there. And then let your gaze just simply rest. Don't stare at anything. Just imagine that whatever your eyes are looking at, it's a 2D picture. And just let the eyes rest as you let your being also rest. So yes, your eyes are open, but you're not looking at anything. And now find your breath. And just observe the sensations of the breath coming in and out of the nose. And with every out breath, invite yourself to rest, to release any tension. Letting the belly rise and fall freely, fully, with every breath cycle. And releasing the muscles of the face. This is base camp. And as we ready ourselves from base camp to the ascent, we enter into the sacred space of our meditation circle with 3 shalom chants. We'll take a deep breath in through our nose, hold the breath at the top for 5 counts, and then chant the word shalom on the out breath. Join me. Hold. And hold. And as the body recovers the natural rhythm of its own breath after the chant, as we once again invite the body to release and relax, we come to sit with the angels. The four angels, according to Kabbalah, that always follow us, always surround us. Uriel sitting in front of us today. The light of oneness, that's his name. Her name, their name. The light of the divine casts its light on us, bringing clarity to our practice, shining its light before us as we journey through our meditation. On our left is Gavriel, the angel Gabriel, Gavriel in Hebrew, whose name means strength and courage. Gavriel gives us strength to be disciplined in our practice, the courage to engage with great diligence, steadfastness, and commitment. Behind us is Raphael, angel of healing. And Raphael behind us is there to let what we need to release into the past, whatever needs to be released into the past, whatever no longer serves us, whatever is an obstacle to our growth, our own development, to heal the parts of self that need healing. And on this Rosh Hashanah week, need to be cast away, tashlicht, if you want. On our right is Michael, whose name means like the divine, that which is like the divine. And Michael is simply a mirror, perhaps. It's a good image. Michael holds the mirror into we see ourselves as the reflection of the divine. When our face is the face of the divine, which is no face. And so we can imagine ourselves meditating with all four angels by our sides. Or we can understand this metaphor as remembering that all the angels are already within us, that we have all we need already inside of us to be successful in this practice. Because these angels are there to cheer us on. They know the path. They're here to guide us and support us. They're here to help us rid ourselves of all limited beliefs and negative self-talk. And we set an intention perhaps for this meditation. That I recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. May I recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. And our injunction is always to ask ourselves, what is here? What is here right now? What is the thusness, the suchness of this moment? What is arising? What is present? Not what is past or future. What is right now, right here, present. And the best way to find out is often to observe the sensations of the body. Because the body is never in the past or the future. The body is always right here. The body doesn't tell stories. So the breath and the body always bring us to now, which is why they are most often the object of meditation as we begin our journey, our ascent. And we start with the most obvious sensations. Usually they are the sensations when the seat of the body touches the chair or the cushion on which we sit in meditation. These are the most obvious sensations. Feeling into the seat of the body as it makes contacts with the chair or the cushion. Feeling with curiosity how even in this little space we can find different kinds of sensations. Some parts are very thick. Block E, I would say. They feel strong. Some other parts, if you start to pay clear attention, you can see they're a little more spacious. Maybe you can feel in that part a little bit of a bubbliness, maybe a pulsating. And we expand awareness to now encompass all the lower part of the body. From the seat of the body all the way down to the feet and the toes. If you're sitting on a chair and your feet are flat on the ground, you can also feel, just like for the seat of the body, the pressure of the ground against the bottom of our feet. If we're wearing shoes, we can probably feel the tightening of the shoes around our feet as well. If we're meditating barefoot, maybe we can feel the touch of the air, a little cool on the skin of the feet. If we're inside of shoes and socks, maybe we feel the heat instead. All kinds of sensations right there. like to invite everyone to, if you so choose, to see if you can feel the sensations in every toe of both feet. Every toe separately, though, separately, one at a time. See if you can feel sensations for each toe. And let the mind settle, calm and relaxed as you do that. What is here? And usually if this mind settles with trying to feel sensation for each toe, once the mind settles, we can feel more sensations in the calves, the shins, the knees, the thighs. And again, it doesn't have to be rocket science. It can just simply be the touch of the clothing against the skin. Any sensation. But if you're able to feel more subtle sensations, then you start to feel beneath, maybe beneath the skin, I don't know. That little bubbling, that little energy buzz, that little pulsating, all over the lower part of the body. Maybe you felt it in your toes. It's a little subtle energy that is always right here when we pay attention. And if you don't let the mind tell you what reality is, if you just inquire into your direct experience, I wonder if you can find a boundary between the seat of the body and the chair or the cushion, between the bottom of the feet and the floor. Can you tell in your direct experience where the seat of the body ends and the cushion or the chair begins? Where the bottom of the feet end and the floor begins? Or is in your direct experience, is it impossible to find that boundary? There are just sensations. Just look. Don't let the mind create a picture. Just what is your direct experience? Don't try to explain anything. That's more mind. Just look at your direct experience. And you can always play with that, but let's bring now in the field of awareness the entire torso, the back, the belly, the chest, the arms, all the way down to the hands. Now from the toes all the way to the shoulders, the entire midsection and bottom section of the body. As you feel into your hands, maybe you can feel the heat in the palms. See if you can feel every finger separately as well, just like we did with the toes. Just have fun with it. Just play with it. Be curious, inquisitive. What is here? Perhaps as you start to feel every finger and every toe, as the mind comes to really settle down, become quiet, you can feel more sensations in the forearms, the elbows, the biceps, the triceps, the shoulders. Of course, we can always feel the belly rising and falling with the breath, and so can we feel the chest rising and falling with the breath. We can pay attention to the heart beating. Now let's include the head as well. The whole body, the entire body, from the top of the head all the way down to the toes. And from the toes all the way up to the top of the head. And feel into each part of the head as well. You can start with the jaw, the chin, the mouth, the nose, of course. See if you can feel the eyes and the eyebrows. Feel your cheeks and your temples. See if you can feel your left ear and then your right ear, both at the same time. See if you can feel your forehead. Can you feel your scalp? Can you feel that one point that is the top of the head? Can you find that? And now keep going. Include the breath. And keep going. You can just go do a sweep from the top of the head now all the way down to the toes. And then from the toes, sweep back up all the way to the top of the head. Or you can do like part after part, area after area, like we just did. And spend some time in each part, following kind of a linear going down and then going back up. Or you can do third possibility. Just let awareness be drawn to whatever sensation appears. Maybe there's a stronger sensation in the calves right now, some buzzing, vibrating there. Maybe there's an itch in the right shoulder. We never scratch, we never move, we just observe. Maybe there is a poking sensation in the lower back. Maybe there is a solid sensation still in the seat of the body. Whatever is there, let awareness just naturally gravitate to any sensation that calls it. And just have fun with it, just play. And look. And gently we let go of our practice. Gently we let go of observing the sensations and just turning to the breath. For a moment we can take a couple of deeper breaths to help us transition. And as we do so, we can also let the body stretch if that is what the body needs. And we'll close this meditation chanting Shalom and dedicating our practice to all beings. Meditation is never selfish. Whatever we receive is always for the greatest good of all. May all beings find Shalom, peace and wholeness in this new year. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova.
Shalom. Thank you.
Akasha.
Shabbat shalom. See you
Shabbat
later.
shalom. Thank
See
you
you
all.
later.
Thank you.
Leonie, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Happy Rosh Hashanah, everyone.
Thank you.
See you Monday.